You know, growing up very impoverished, you get into some nefarious activities, regardless of if you want to or not. I've done a lot of things that 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old me thought he would never do. I was never gonna do drugs or sell drugs. I wasn't even gonna drink alcohol. I wasn't gonna break in nobody's house. I wasn't gonna do a lot of things that I start doing on a regular basis. One of the things that became a theme throughout, I guess, childhood, if that's what you want to call it, wasn't a lot of childlike activities going on. Was breaking in the houses and stealing stuff. It got very out of hand. Look, me and the people I was with, we did a lot of things. We did what we had to do. We did what we wanted to do. At the end of the day, things got done and they all passed the statute of limitations. So let's talk about it. We had a neighbor one time who took some items from somebody that we know, and they were guns. And it's like, there's no honor amongst thieves, right? But once you take something from someone, it's even more up for grabs for somebody else to take it because it's not even yours. So we are across the street from each other and we're about 2 houses separated from each other. So it's almost at about a diagonal. We can clearly see each other. Clear as day. He was out on his front porch and me and my homeboy were sitting on our front porch. The dude goes in the house, comes back outside, hops in this truck that pulls up, and he leaves. And me and my homeboy, being the degenerates that we were, struggling to get by, we're like, hey, this is the perfect time to commit crimes. So we go down the street, past the corner store, down the alley, because we have to make it look like we're not even going in this direction. It is broad daylight. It's like 2:30 in the afternoon. So we are going this long direction, go all the way around to go back down through the alley to go to the side of his house that's literally across the street from us. We get to the side of the house, we see the window. I look at him, he looks at me, I'm fat. Clearly, he's going to be the one getting lifted up to go through the window. I hold him up, he lifts the window open, I'm holding him, he gets in, goes through, unlocks the back door, lets me in. This is how professional this all was done. We was in and out of this house within about 30 seconds. Boom, we hit the room. Boom, we grab money out the clothes pockets. We got the shotgun, we got the rifle, we got the pistol. We got everything we got. We got everything we came for, plus more. Also, me being me, I saw a stack of DVDs, adult movies on the counter. I'm like, hey, fuck it, we ball. Go big or go home. If you're robbing somebody, might as well take porn too. Mind you, this was 15 years ago. That's the reason they were DVDs. Mind your business. I'm old. Shut up. We go out the back door, just like normal. I think he locked the door. Doesn't really matter now, does it? We go back down the alley, stash the stuff that we took in this garage that we had, and walk back around, go into the corner store, buy some stuff with the money we just stole, come back down the street, sit right back on the front porch. Nothing ever happened. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't get the best deal in this one because, like, we split the money and everything, but then we came back later to check the inventory. Come to find out all these DVD cases were empty. So I don't know if he had the pornos and like one of those things people used to, the plastic holders for CDs. I don't know if that's what he had going on or he had them stacked up somewhere. Highly disappointed, but I digress. That's just one of many capers. I can get into so much other stuff. One of my favorites is one homeboy who went to the weed house to buy weed. Noticed he was not getting the response because the weed man was in there asleep. So, criminal activity. It's like the automatic answer. Oh, the weed man is in here asleep. Crime. That's the solution to everything. This man goes on YouTube. Mind you, this is 15 years ago. So YouTube takes a minute to load on the cell phone and your signal is trash. He goes on YouTube, looks up how to pick a lock. Because YouTube is the best place to learn stuff. How to pick a lock. He learns how to do it. Goes back to the weed house. Weed man still in there asleep. It was 30 minutes of that. So he been napping for a while. He picks the lock, goes in the house, goes past the weed man, goes in the room, finds the stash, takes some of the weed, takes the PlayStation 2, took the PlayStation, and then left. Put the lock back and everything, came back, was like, yo, the fuck am I doing? Like, I'm really out here robbing the weed man for some weed and the PlayStation. Why didn't I take all the weed and take the money too? So the nigga went back and did it again, picked the lock again. Well, this weed man has to be the deepest sleeper I've ever seen in my life. He had to smoke some of the weed and it put him out for the night, or he was smoking something else, or he just didn't get to take no break and he was done, folks. All I know is he went back, grabbed all the weed, all the money, all the games, of course, to the PlayStation. And he probably took something else. I can't remember. He came back, had everything in the shoebox. And he had a great night. Very successful night of robbing and thievery. Only time I've ever heard of a man doing a 2-for-1 in the same night. Breaking in, coming back, breaking in again, and still not getting caught. The weed man was expeditiously fired the next day by the boss. It was very loud. Everybody in the neighborhood heard about it. Quite funny because I'm sitting here playing the PlayStation that was just in the weed house, smoking the weed. It was a very wild time. I will be back tomorrow with more content that comes out of my brain. Enjoy. That's the end of the video song. All right, bye.